Very good afternoon. Okay, lunch हो गया?
Yes, ma'am.
So now, new point, that is types of flower. We are talking about, that is your school portion. Chalo. So yeah, Sanika Pawar is there. Sanika Pawar is there in meeting. Okay, fine. Okay, Sanika. Chalo. So next point we are talking about, that is types of flower. Chalo, write down the title. Types of flower. Types of flower. And now these types of flower, these are the based on symmetry. Totally based on symmetry. What kind of the symmetry present? It is based on the symmetry. Now basically two types of this flower. Zygomorphic and the actinomorphic. Okay, chalo. So now in this condition, first of all, we are talking about what is meaning of actinomorphic flower. Actinomorphic. And the another one, that is zygomorphic. So two types of this flower based on their symmetry. Actinomorphic flower and the zygomorphic flower. So now in this condition, both actino and the zygote is represented by the symbol. Okay, so I'm giving the symbol. Actinomorphic, it is represented by one circle and plus sign. Okay, just see one circle and the plus sign. These are the symbol for the actinomorphic. Now, zygomorphic, it is represented by the percentage sign like this. One oblique line and two dot, because it has some meaning. That's why we are representing like that. So first of all, we are talking about what is meaning of actinomorphic and why these are the represented by one circle and the plus sign. Actinomorphic means if you cut at any direction, many vertical lines. If you cut at any direction, but it gives rise to equal sides. So cut means we are talking about flower cut. Flower cut at many direction or many places, but gives rise to equal size. Gives rise to equal size of the flower. So simply, for example, if I are taking, these are the one flower. So for example, these are the one flower. Suppose, if you cut a vertical cut, it will be divided into two parts. If you cut into horizontal cut, again it is divided into two parts. If you cut any slanting position, again it will be divided into two equal half, like this. So if you cut at any direction, so definitely there is a two plane, there is a formation of this plane, and that plane, these are the equal size. So such type of this condition, these are called as the actinomorphic flower. You cut at any point. Ha, Sanika, these are the up to 3:45, because I know at 4 o'clock you have the another class. So 15 minutes break for you. Yeah. So actinomorphic, nothing but these are the flower cut at the many places, but it gives rise to equal size. Simply it is represented by the symbol. Okay, and that symbol nothing but we are talking about actinomorphic. So the symbol for the actinomorphic, simply one circle, one vertical line, one horizontal line. Simply it is represented like this. Got it? Okay, so how do you understand what is meaning of actinomorphic? Yes or no? Yes or no? Anyone, can you please reply me? Okay, yes. Chalo. Zygomorphic, next condition. So when we are talking about the zygomorphic, it means that one vertical cut, only one vertical cut. Now this one vertical cut gives rise to equal size. Gives rise to equal size, means it is not at any direction, it is having a specific direction. Specific direction is required. Now that's why we are talking about, these are the one vertical line, and now it is divided into two. So simply it is represented by the percentage sign, that is zygomorphic. Next point, we are taking the example under this actinomorphic and the zygomorphic. Under the actinomorphic, where we can divide by the many cut. Many cut means many vertical cut, and now it gives rise to equal size. So simply we are taking example, that is Brassicaceae family, Brassica, not Brassicaceae family, we are directly talking about the example, mustard Diptera, because in case of Brassicaceae family, different examples are there. So simply we are talking about that is mustard, and the another example, that is Datura. Okay, two examples, that is mustard and the Datura. Both are example of the flower, those are belong to actinomorphic. Now in case of zygomorphic, we have example like pea plant as well as the beans, pea beans. Next example, gulmohar. Huh?
Could you please scroll up?
Okay, done. Yeah. Second example, that is gulmohar, and the third example, that is cassia. Cassia underline. So here we are talking about mustard datura, example of actinomorphic flower, and under the zygomorphic, that is pea plant, bee plant, because pea and bee both are belonging to Fabaceae family. तो हम आगे देखेंगे, but हाँ Fabaceae family, this part is excluded from the syllabus.
Excuse me, ma'am. In actinomorphic, the flower cuts at many places and gives rise to equal sized.
Size.
What is the equal sized?
Equal size means, for example, you are taking one flower. Just imagine the rose flower. Rose flower का one cut करो at one specific angle. So it is divided into two. Now one vertical cut, one horizontal cut. So you can divide any angle, maybe oblique cut, maybe vertical cut, maybe horizontal cut. So it should be divided into two equal parts.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. But when we are talking about the zygomorphic, it's required a specific cut. That is, specific cut means one vertical cut and divide into two. Right?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So next point we are talking about, these are exactly 2 points where we are talking about, there is the actinomorphic flower and the zygomorphic flower. Next condition we are talking about, इसी को हम थोड़ा continue कर रहे हैं, that is third category. Majorly basically 3, but here we are talking about, that is third category, asymmetric flower. Asymmetric flower. No symbol for the asymmetric flower because it's not too much important. Asymmetric flower, it means that flower cannot divide into two equal halves. Flower cannot divide into two equal halves. So such kind of this condition, these are called as the asymmetric flower, and simple example, that is canna. Scientific name underline, canna. Okay, canna. So these are the basically 3 types of this flower based on the symmetry. But among these 2 is major, that is actinomorphic and the zygomorphic. These are the major category on the basis of, that is types of flower. Okay. So got this point, everyone? This point is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. Now next point, that is again there is one question. Position of flower part on thalamus. So I'm erasing this slide. Next point, write down the title. Now we are talking about, that is, I'll just try, Baba, because I'll just erase this part. Just wait. Just check what you want to write down. Just check. Done? Yeah. Yeah. So next point we are talking about, write down the title, position of flower part or floral part. Position of floral part on thalamus. And what is the thalamus? We already discussed about, that is the base, swollen base of the flower. That base, simply these are called as the part of thalamus. Okay, so we are talking about that is floral part. What is the exactly position where these are the present? These are the present at the center, below the plane, above the plane. So on the basis of that, we are talking about three types of flower or three types of position which is totally based on the thalamus. So please divide your page into three part. Okay, divide your page into three part. We are talking about hypogamous condition, perigamous condition, and the epigamous condition. 1, 2, and the 3. Okay, so one by one, writing the name. First category, hypogamous condition. Okay, so remember we are talking about the floral part, position of the floral part. It is totally based on the thalamus. Thalamus के कहाँ पे present है? Above the thalamus, below the thalamus, or it is embedded inside this thalamus. So based on that. So for first part, that is hypogamous condition. Number second, that is perigamous condition. Perigamous. And the last one, epigamous. Hypogamous, epigamous, and the hypogamous, perigamous, and the epigamous. So just give some place. For example, this space is sufficient because we want to draw a flower structure. Okay. So I'm giving some space, and first of all, I'm writing the information, and according to information, we construct the diagram. Chalo. So please just thoda sa place rakhna hai upar, because we just want to draw a single flower. Okay. So now in this condition, first of all, I'm writing certain information. I'm just see मैंने इतना place रखा है, this place. Okay, these are the for the diagram. So please keep some place, some space, and below that, please write down this information. So first information about this hypogamous condition, we are talking about with respect to thalamus. With respect to thalamus. Thalamus, basically, these are the conical shape. Thalamus, basically, these are the conical shape. Now, second condition, T for the thalamus. Now, second, we are talking about that is gynoecium, female reproductive part. Gynoecium basically present on the top position. It is present on the top position. And such type of this top position under the gynoecium, these are also called as the superior ovary. हम diagram में देखेंगे what is meaning of superior ovary. Superior ovary, and such superior ovary it is represented by a symbol that is capital G and bar below the G. So if such type of the symbol is there, so it is represent for the ovary. That ovary, these are the superior ovary. Okay, capital G and below bar, it's represent that superior ovary. So I'm repeating this part. Thalamus, first of all, we are talking about these are the conical shape, right? Now second part, that is gynoecium. Gynoecium, it is present on the top position, and the type of gynoecium, these are the superior ovary. And next and the last point, rest of all portion. Rest of all floral part. Means we are talking about that is sepal, petal, androecium, except gynoecium. Okay, rest of all floral part, these are the situated, it is, or we can say it is arise from the lower. Arise from lower side. So we have to add all this information in diagram. We have to construct the diagram because three part is important. What is the shape of thalamus? Number second, gynoecium pattern kya hai? These are the superior, inferior, or half inferior. And the another condition, that is rest of all flower part, from where these are arise. So these are the arise from the lower part. So this writing part is done. Should I draw the diagram? because we have to construct the diagram according to information. Okay, should I continue? Okay, done. Good. So next part. So just check. I'll start with the diagram for the hypogamous. And last, हम आगे देखेंगे. There is one question from the perigamous in Sunday's exam in NEET 2020. So that's why this part is important according to NEET also. So in case of hypogamous, first of all, I draw the thalamus because thalamus kaisa shape hai? Thalamus basically is at the conical shape and now it is present at the base. So first of all, we draw the thalamus. So thalamus. Okay, swollen structure, and that swollen structure nothing but simply these are called as structure of thalamus. Okay, now just see thalamus basically these are the conical shape. What is the gynoecium? Gynoecium is present on top position. Top position. So now we have to draw the top position gynoecium. So देखो किस तरह से हम draw कर रहे हैं. On the thalamus, now there is the presence of gynoecium. This carpal part, pistil part, or simply complete female reproductive part. So now this typical structure is, okay, this part nothing but we are talking about part of gynoecium. So I'm giving the name for this complete structure. These are the female reproductive part, that is gynoecium. Okay. So second position to pata chala, that is gynoecium. What happened? These are the present on the top position, top of the above the thalamus presented, top of the thalamus. And now see the third sentence. Rest of all floral part, these are the arise from the lower. Okay. Rest of all part, it is arise from the flower. So we have to draw rest of all floral part except gynoecium. Lower part means what? Now we are drawing from the lower. यहाँ पे present होगा. There is a presence of androecium. So these are the androecium part, male reproductive part. Now there is a presence of this attractive, beautiful sepal and the petal also. So we draw the structure also. Now in this structure there is a presence of, from the lower it is arise. Okay, so see the position. From the lower these are arise. So this part is nothing but these are called as the petal part or corolla. And simply again from the base there is the origin of sepal. Okay, there is the origin of sepal. So only first diagram I'll giving the label for the all. For the next, we are just talking about the position of gynoecium, means position of gynoecium and the thalamus, because it is totally depend upon that. So just see this structure. I'm repeating this point. Hypogamous condition. Hypo means what? Below. Below. Gamous means what? Gynoecium. Hypogamous. Where that thalamus is present? Below the ovary. Hypo. Below the ovary, below the gynoecium, there is a presence of thalamus. So such kind of this condition, these are called as the hypogamous condition. Got this point? Gynoecium kahan pe present है? These are the present on the top level. And if top level gynoecium is present, these are the simply called as the superior ovary. Okay, superior, and superior ovary it is represented by capital G. And now bar it is present below the G. So such condition it is represented for the superior ovary. So one question, superior ovary, these are the present in hypogamous condition. Got it? Got it point? G for the gynoecium, and if bar below the G, so it is represent the superior condition. Done? Done this part, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Done? Chalo. So now, next point we are talking about, that is example. Which example? Example under the hypogamous condition. So simply write down first example under the hypogamous condition. China rose family. One family, that is China rose family. These are the belonging to hypogamous floral condition. Another, that is mustard family. Mustard family, Brassicaceae. These are also belonging to hypogamous condition. And now, in case of, we are talking about Solanaceae family, that is simply, we are taking simple example, that is brinjal, eggplant. Solanaceae family actually potato family, but in this condition, we are taking more specific example, eggplant, bengal, or simply we can say that is brinjal. Okay. So these are the first part with respect to hypogamous condition with example. So remember what you have to remember. You have to remember the diagram, examples, and which type of this ovary. Superior है, inferior है, हम आगे देखेंगे. Superior means what, inferior means what. Because if you see that ovary, it is present on the top. So if top में present है, that's why these are called as the superior ovary. Now second condition, chalo. So we are talking about, that is perigamous condition. So first of all, we write down the information for the perigamous with respect to thalamus, gynoecium, and the rest of all floral part. Okay, same title, no change. Okay. So I'm not writing thalamus, I'm just writing the T. Please remember T for the thalamus. Please write down in full form. Please write down full form, T for the thalamus, because we are taking 3 characters for all 3 points. Same way. So in case of thalamus, basically we are talking about, in case of perigamous, these are the expanded, or simply we can say these are the cup shape or flask shape. Cup or flask shape. Okay. Now next point, that is G. G for the gynoecium. Gynoecium now present at the center. It is not present on the top. यहाँ पे present है center. And if these are the present and the center, such type, these are called as the half inferior. These are called as the half inferior. Okay, half inferior. Half inferior means what? That is आधी नीचे है, आधी ऊपर है. Means it is embedded inside the thalamus. हम diagram में देखेंगे how to represent. So half ovary, it is embedded inside this thalamus, and half ovary, it is free about the thalamus. So such condition is called as the inferior. 50-50 condition. Half inferior and the half superior. Okay, superior means what? Completely top position. Inferior means what? आधी ऊपर है, आधी नीचे. Half inferior. And now R for the rest of portion, rest of floral part, according to that. So we are talking about R means rest of portion, that is rest of part, rest of floral part. These are the present on periphery. Present on periphery. Periphery means what? On the surface. It is present on periphery. So it is not at the lower part. Now in this condition we are talking about, these are the present on the periphery. So chalo, we have to add all this information in diagram. So first of all, we draw the expanded or cup shape or the flask shape thalamus.
Please show that point.
Which point?
Rest of all.
Just better. R for rest of all floral part. Title सबको same है, but is equal to का part change हो जाता है. That's it.
Ma'am, it is present on periphery, right?
Yeah, periphery, on the surface, on the margin. हम diagram में देखेंगे. Done? Okay. So चलो, we draw the diagram first of all. So we clearly say that thalamus, these are the expanded. So we have to draw the expanded thalamus or flask shape or the cup shape. So see the changes. Expanded thalamus. Okay. So now this part, these are the part of this thalamus. Expanded. See the changes between first diagram and the second diagram. Expanded it, right? Now what happened? Ori kahan pe present hai? Now this ori, these are the half inferior. What is meaning of half inferior? Now that half ori, these are the inside this thalamus, and the remaining portion it is present above this thalamus. Just see. If you see, I just draw one line here, dotted line. अगर आपने यहाँ तक देखा, this one, if you see, these are the exactly margin of the thalamus. So approximately half these are the embedded inside the thalamus and half these are the free. Such type of this ori pattern, such type of this gynoecium, these are called as the half inferior or half superior, but more practically is called as the half inferior. That is adhi ori, half ori. These are the embedded inside this thalamus. And now R for the what? That is rest of floral part except the gynoecium. Now these are the present on the periphery. Periphery means what? Now we are drawing. ये present होगा यहाँ पे. So these are the part of androecium. I'm not giving the labeling because same diagram hai. These are the part of this androecium. Now next part we are talking about floral one. So floral part, these are the present again on the periphery. So these are the periphery portion. And now there is a green color. Small reduced structures are present, and that structure nothing but these are called as the sepal. Okay. So this green color sepal. Now this pink color petals. And this white color androecium. So I'm writing A for the androecium. It is male reproductive part. And now at the center, that is G for the gynoecium. Okay. And now here we are taking the one condition when we are talking about inferior word or superior half word. So there is a no symbol for the half inferior. So we are not representing any symbol in this condition. No symbol. Remember this point. एक तो inferior का symbol है या फिर superior का है. No symbol for the half inferior. And in this condition, we are focusing on the example because in NEET 2020, there is a one question. Yes? Yes, just wait. NEET 2020, there is a one question on the example. So out of the following, which is having the inferior ori, half inferior ori? And the example, P3 for formula means not P3, sorry, there is a peach, pulp and rose. Peach, pulp and the rose. So these are the three examples, and in question they ask about pulp. If you see the previous paper, you can solve that. You just check. So just see the part we are talking about, that is condition, that is perigamous condition, that is all that portion means thalamus basically these are the expanded, and now ovary these are the showing the half inferior condition, that is embedded half inside the thalamus, and rest of portion these are the present on periphery on the margin. Got this point? Yes, this point is clear everyone?
Yes ma'am.
Okay, so ये कल का question था on Sunday. हाँ, so you have to remember superior ovary. हाँ,
could you please show the second diagram?
Second diagram, right?
Yes ma'am, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I have some images for this, directly images, but you can't understand by seeing only the images. So if you draw by your own, means your hand, so ultimately you can get the idea what is we are talking, periphery or the center. So what ultimately दिमाग में बैठ जाता है. So instead of showing the ready-made diagram, it's better आप draw करो. Okay. Now the last condition, that is epigamous. So first of all, we are drawing the example for the epigamous condition. So first of all, we are taking the examples. So in this condition, one example, that is cucumber. Second example, guava. Third example, ray floret of sunflower. Okay, ray floret of sunflower. Now, So first of all, we draw the characters with respect to thalamus, gynoecium, and the rest of portion. So see the examples: cucumber, guava, and the ray floret of sunflower. Sunflower के basically दो parts होते हैं. One is ray flower and another one we discussed later, that is longitudinal flower. So actually two types of sunflower, which is the most advanced dicot family, Asteraceae family, sunflower family. Okay, we'll discuss it later. So this part is done. Should I continue? So first of all, we write down the information. T. T for the position of thalamus or shape of the thalamus. So now T basically these are the curvature. Thalamus, it is showing the curvature shape. G for the gynoecium. Gynoecium now these are the present at the center. Yeah, the center में present है, right? But one more information. Definitely these are the center, but now it will be showing inferior ovary. Ovary is inferior. Inferior means what? Now it is completely covered by the thalamus, completely embedded inside this thalamus. So now I'm talking about inferior. It means that we are talking about that is below. Superior means it is present on the above. Okay, inferior and the superior. So now in this condition we are talking about this inferior ovary, and inferior ovary represented by the symbol capital G, and now bar present on the head. Okay, it's very important. जब हम floral family देखेंगे, this symbols is very important. So capital G represent for the gynoecium, and if bar on above the G on the head, so it is represent the condition that is inferior ovary. Sorry, inferior, that is ovary, it is present below side. Okay, now and the last condition, that is R for the, that is rest of floral part except the gynoecium, where these are the located. So now we are talking about these are the located above the ovary. These are located above the ovary. Okay. So now we have to draw, we have to convert all this information in diagram. So हम diagram draw कर रहे हैं. This part is done. This part is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good.
Yes, ma'am.
So first of all, we have to draw thalamus curvature. Okay, curvature. So first of all, I draw the gynoecium structure. पहले हम gynoecium draw करके ले रहे हैं because completely ovary, these are the covered. Okay, these are the part of this gynoecium. Now I'll draw the part of thalamus. तो थोड़ा सा पास निकालो because we have to draw one border. Okay, done. So ये जो part है, these are the curvature thalamus. Curvature thalamus. Can you see? We are talking about ovary is inferior. Ovary is inferior, right? Means it is completely below. Thalamus, it is completely covered the ovary part. So now ये जो part है, these are the part of this G, that is gynoecium. And now what is the position of R? That is where the sepal, petal and the androeciums are present. These are the present above the ovary. So now we are drawing one by one. यहाँ पे present होगा part of androecium. These are the part of androecium. Now the attractive petals are there like this. These are the attractive petals. And now small reduced structure of sepals also there. So these are the sepal, petal, now androecium, I'm writing the A, and finally there is a presence of this gynoecium. But remember, we just discussed, now in this condition, ovary or gynoecium, basically these are the inferior, and inferior represented by capital G, and above the head bar is present. So such kind of the structure, these are called as the epigamous condition. Epi, above present. Thalamus, it is completely covered the ovary part. Epigamous condition. Got this point? Just check all the table with examples. First of all, diagram. उसके below हमें लिखना है the position of thalamus, gynoecium, and the rest of floral part where it is present. And finally, you have to write down the examples also. Remember this thing, for the morphology chapter, no example, no meaning for that answer. So each and every, हमने अभी तक देखो, हमें जितना भी point देखा था, whatever we are taking the types, or is this any flower condition for flower type, each and every point we are taking the example. And it's quite difficult to remember example because it's get mixed up when you start the plant kingdom and the morphology. सब कुछ खिचड़ी बन जाती है. So it's better carry the one small diary, telephonic diary, very small, easily carry हो जाती है. Okay, and just draw the name. Means just if you possible you draw the structure and write down the name also. For example, hypogamous, ovary pattern is superior. What is the symbol for the superior? And example. So now what happen? You can easily recall that. Without practice नहीं होने वाला. Remember this point. Morphology chapter, the students say it's very difficult chapter to remember. Why is that difficult? Because of example. Because each and every concept it is linked with example. So example की practice करो. Ultimately you will get the idea how to remember the points with name and with example. And diagram also important. Yeah. So these are the position of the floral part depend upon the thalamus. We discussed three part: hypogamous, perigamous, epigamous. Here हमने discuss किया what is the superior ovary, what is the inferior ovary, and what is the symbol. Got this point? This point is clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Chalo. So now next point, we are talking one by one. We are talking about that is calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium titil. So now we are taking the different parts of this flower with their function and some modification. Just anyone, can you please check modification of flower? These are the included or not? Just tell and confirm me. Modification of flower like pappus condition, leaf calyx. Anyone? If you know, then please tell me. So we can save our time. अगर नहीं होगा modification तो अभी नहीं लेंगे हम. We'll see that part in regular classes. Okay, chalo. So this part is finished. Now we are talking about the next part, the part of calyx. Sakshi, can you tell me this part is included? Modification of calyx, modification of corolla. So we already discussed incomplete flower. That is flower, it has the total 4 balls, 2 non-essential and 2 essential. Under the non-essential, first of all, we are talking about that is calyx, and we already discussed about calyx. Basically, these are the non-essential part. Why? Because not involved in fertilization, or simply we can say it is not involved in gamete formation. Because no male gamete, no female gamete, that's why we can say it is not involved in fertilization also. Simply we can say it is not involved in gamete formation. That's why these are the non-essential part. Second part, basically that calyx, it is consist of sepal. Okay, this consists of the sepal, and when we are talking about the sepal, If you see the diagram, we represented by the green color. Yes, sepals simply we represented by this green color. So definitely when we are talking about the sepal mostly these are the green color. Reduced structure, but these are the green color. Next point we are talking about, that is types of calyx based on their position. So is that calyx or that sepal, third point, if that calyx or the sepal, if these are the free, so if sepal free, so such situation, such condition, these are called as polysepalous. Such condition is called as poly means many, and sepalous means that is sepal part. So polysepalous, please underline this word, ये हमें आगे बहुत काम में आएगा when we discuss the floral family. Polysepalous, that is free sepals. Sepals, it is not showing the fusion, these are the free, means specific gap are present between the sepals. Another condition, if sepals these are the fused, if sepal fuse, gap not present, so such kind of this condition, these are called as the gamosepalous condition. Gamosepalous, so poly means free and gamo means what, fused. Okay, so these are the part of this calyx. Got this point? This point is clear? This point is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm taking only one modification. Next point, modification of calyx. Modification of calyx. 3 modification है, बस हम एक ले रहे हैं because your part is reduced, but I don't know कि ये modification delete किया है कि नहीं किया है because it is not mentioned clearly. I checked the syllabus, it is, but it's not mentioned. Yeah. So first part we are talking about, that is pappus. Pappus, and on pappus, NEET 2016, there's one question in pappus. Pappus condition, example we are talking about in sunflower. Okay, sunflower. Now what happened? Pappus nothing but, first of all we are talking about what is the meaning of this pappus, and then we discuss what is the function. Pappus basically these are the nothing but modified, these are the pappus, these are the modified into persistent hairy structure. These are the modified calyx which is persistent hairy structure. Underline this word, the word persistent. It is a modification. These are the modified calyx. Now, if I'm talking about that is sunflower, 1 minute, मैं image share कर रही हूँ immediately. Pappus sunflower. Just 1 second. Just check the chat box. Open the chat box. So see the structure, zoom that structure. Can you see that is these are the sunflower, but at the petals, these are the yellow color petals, these are the arranged on the periphery. But if you see the center, that center part, these are the seeds, because we know that in case of the sunflower, seed and the fruit, these are the same phenomena, right? Now these are the seeds. Now if you see that on that structure, this structure, it is consist of there is a some hairy like structures are present. And now what happens when we harvest the sunflower? First of all, we dry it. जैसे हम उसको dry करेंगे, we have to remove that hairy structure. And once that hairy structure is get removed, now we obtain the seed, sunflower seed, or you can say that is sunflower fruit. But now here I'm just drawing the what is meaning of this pappus. For example, these are the single fruit or the single seed of sunflower. So sunflower का कुछ ऐसा ही होता है ना seed. So these are the sunflower seed. Or that seed nothing but itself behave as a fruit. Okay. Now what happened? Inside this structure, above the seed, there is a presence of something hairy structure. There is a presence of this hairy structure, and that hairy structure nothing but simply these are called as the pappus. So if you see the image at the center, you will see the some hairy structure, and that hairy structure these are the nothing but these are the part of this flower. Generally what happen, flower present hoga, that flower it is consist of this male and the female reproductive part. After the fertilization, complete flower generally ऐसे होता है, okay, complete flower it is converted into fruit or it is converted into seed. Generally it is happening, but in this condition we are talking about during the fertilization process, when we are talking about that fruit, that is sunflower seed, inside the sunflower seed, only the part of calyx is present, but part of corolla, part of androecium, part of gynoecium, all these are the absent. Okay, which part is present? K for the what? K for the calyx. Remember, I'm using the symbol here. K for the calyx. So in case of the sunflower, these are the one modification. Generally, after this fertilization, complete flower means what? Uska sepal part, petal part, androecium, gynoecium, everything it is converted into fruit. But exception case, in case of pappus, that part it is remain as it is. That part, that is which part? Calyx part, it is persistent, right? And such persistence, hairy structure of callus, these are called as the pappus. And where these are the present? These are the present in sunflower. Got this point? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Ma'am, could you please explain the last part?
Yes, sure. See, हमने यहाँ पे एक sentence लिखा है. Modified calyx, which is persists the hairy structure. This persistent, it is represent like this. What is meaning of that? That is that sunflower seed or sunflower fruit. It is consist of calyx. K for calyx. So we are giving the tick mark because it is present. Naturally, what happened after the fertilization, completely flower it is converted into fruit. ऐसे ही होता है, सभी में ऐसे होता है. But we are taking some exception case where that calyx part it is modified calyx. It is remain as it is even after fertilization. It is become part of fruit or it is become part of seed. So it is sunflower fruit or seed. It is consist of this calyx. Calyx is present in the form of pappus, in the form of hairy structure. But corolla, C for corolla, A for androecium, G for gynoecium, this part it is totally absent. Okay, so cross means absent, tick means present. Got it?
Thank you.
Got it? Okay. So can you tell me, can you imagine what is the function of pappus?
What does that consist of?
Persistence. It is consist of calyx.
Okay.
Consist of calyx. K for calyx. But corolla, androecium, gynoecium absent. So can you imagine what is the function of this pappus? Can you tell me क्या हो सकता है function? Yes, very good, Sakshi. Definitely, such type of this structure is present, and this structure it is help in dispersion of fruit. It is help in dispersion of fruit. So definitely, it is help for the dispersion. Got it? Yes. So these are the only one modification we are talking about the under the calyx part. बाकी के और दो हैं, but that part I'll take during the regular classes. But for the school, I think this part is sufficient because modification, it is included or excluded is not mentioned in syllabus. So I'm taking only one sufficient. Okay, chalo. So these are some information about this calyx. Second part, corolla. Yes, basically what happened, it is consist of the seeds, right? Means it is consist of this some structure. So now what happened, that it is a part of this flower. Now some insect can attract there, some small animals can attract there, and now easily it will be showing the dispersion process. Simple, because birds can attract, and again through one place to another place there is a movement. Got it? Yeah. So ये था information
Excuse
about
me,
the
ma'am.
calyx. हाँ.
You just now answered to the to years question. No, I couldn't hear it. I also had the same question.
Actually, it is attract to bird. It is attract to other insects who can pick up that seeds. Because it's the central part, right? Petal is there. Petal is attract to insects, to honeybees, or maybe other some animals also, small animals. But same condition it is followed with the help of that seeds, because seed it is having some hairy structure. And again, it is having some attractive part also, because it is having the colorful pigments also there. Black color are there, something is yellow color are there. So it is quite attractive. It is helpful for the seed.
Okay, so just cause of attraction.
Yes, just for the attraction, nothing else.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So next condition, corolla. Can you tell me single letter code? Corolla represent by. How we represent? Corolla. Yeah, we can say these are the accessory part because it is a helper part. There is nothing any other important function. It is only help for the seed dispersion. That's it. So second part, corolla. And corolla it is represented by capital C. Okay, calyx for the K, corolla for the C. Again, same information. Corolla, basically these are the non-essential part because it is not involved in the gamete formation. First part. Now that corolla, it is consist of this petal. It consists of the petals. Same scenario with respect to petals. If petals are free and the petals are fused. But यहाँ पे change किस तरह से name हो रहा है? If petals these are the free, that condition is called as the polypetalous condition, not sepal. Now here we are using the word that is petal. So simply these are called as the polypetalous. Petal. Polypetalous. Petal. Now if petals these are the fused. So this condition represented by gamopetalous. Gamo means fuse, petalous means petal. So simply word hai, but we are just changing the word that is sepal and the petal. Right? Now in this condition we are taking some types and just name example for polypetalous and the example for the gamopetalous, because in detail we'll discuss this structure, but right here now I'm just taking only example. So first point we are talking about, that is polypetalous. Just we discussed polypetalous, nothing but that is petals. These are the present in free form. Okay, poly. So under this condition, we are taking the first example, that is mustard. Okay, mustard flower, it will be showing the polypetalous condition. And the another example we are taking, that is dianthus. Dianthus. In regular classes, we have to discuss in detail because mustard it will be showing the cruciform corolla, and the dianthus basically it will be showing the limb and the claw-shaped petals. So हम आगे देखेंगे during the NEET classes. But right now, such an example is sufficient. Polypetalous, that is petals are free. Example is mustard, and the another word that is dianthus. So please underline the dianthus because it's a biological name. Now, number second example, that is gamopetalous, petals fuse. Petals fused form. So further we discuss in detailed types. So बस हम यहाँ पे examples देख रहे हैं. Just we discuss that is ray flow rate of sunflower, because we discussed there is basically two types of sunflower. यहाँ पे हम बात कर रहे हैं disk flow rate of sunflower, because this type it is depend upon the petal shape, ray flow rate and the disk flow rate. So यहाँ पे हम देख रहे हैं disk flow rate of sunflower. Another example we are taking that is Physalis, biological name, underline P capital, sorry, P capital, Physalis. Next example Dhatura, again biological name, underline. So these are the three examples. Those are the included into condition that is Gamopetalous condition. और भी examples है, Ocimum are there, Salvia there, dog flower are there. So, हाँ, sure. So I think these third examples, these are the sufficient for the Gamopetalous, because when we discuss the types of Gamopetalous, that time we'll discuss in detail. Got it? Got it? Yeah. So now we are talking about another important part according to NEET examination as well as your school examination, that is estivation. Chalo. This part is over. Now we are talking about estivation. Write down the title. Estivation. New point, okay? And estivation, nothing but we are talking about arrangement of sepal and petal in floral bud. Simple definition. Arrangement of sepal and the petal. Petals and sepals in floral bud. Okay? Floral bud means small flower before the opening. We are talking about that is floral bud. So such type of this arrangement, these are called as the estivation. Kindly divide your page into 4 parts, because we are talking about 4 types of estivation: velvet, twisted, in bracket, and the vexillary estivation. So please divide your page into 4 sections. हमें यहाँ पे diagram draw करना है. Now we have to write down what is the exactly characteristic, how to identify, and third point, that is example. Got it? Yes. So please divide your page into 4 sections. Just wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. So first of all, we write down the name. Number 1, velvet estivation. Number 2, twisted. Number 3, in bracket. And the number 4, vexillary. Vexillary. Okay. Now, so first of all, we are talking about first estivation, that is velvet estivation. Velvet estivation means simply we are talking about that is overlapping absent. So first of all, I'm talking the 1 point, how we identify. The first point, overlapping is absent. For the absent, I'm giving just cross. Overlapping absent. So first of all, we draw the diagram. Why we are representing like this, that is overlapping is absent. Now, when we are talking about that is velvet estivation, we are talking about that is floral bud. Okay, so for example, these are the one circle. Inside this point, 1, 2, 3, and the 4. So we have to draw the typical arrangement of sepal and the petal. So for example, these are the one sepal or petal. So these are the one. Now these are the second, third, and now these are the fourth one. 1 minute. We have to draw 5. Okay. सारी हो गई है तो. Just wait. We have to draw 5 sections. One, two, three, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So number 1, first, second, third, fourth. Now these are the fifth. Okay. So we are talking about that is velvet distribution. Just check the image. Inside this image, now we are talking total 5 petals or sepal. You can imagine everything because vestivation, these are the arrangement in sepal and the petal. So हमको ऐसे specific name नहीं दे रहे. But now in this condition, total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sepals or petals are present. But now there is a specific gap are present. It is not showing the fusion. No fusion. No overlapping. Right? Specific gap is present. So such kind of this estivation, these are called as the velvet estivation, and velvet estivation is very common in case of mustard as well as it is very common in case of Calotropis plant. Calotropis, biological name underline. Okay, so such type of this estivation where overlapping is absent, these are called as velvet estivation. Now second condition, that is twisted. In case of this twisted, overlapping present. So just I am writing this information. Overlapping is present. So for the present, I'm just giving the tick mark. Okay, plus sign. You can give the plus sign. Overlapping is present. So what is meaning of twisted? Twisted means what? Diagram में देखेंगे. So we'll get the clear cut idea. So diagram for the twisted. First of all, we draw the outline. Now we have to 5 sections. 1, 2, 3, yes, 4. These are the 5. Done. Okay. So we are talking about that is overlapping is present. So how we represent? Just check the images. मुझे थोड़ा zoom करना है, okay?
I'm zoom out a bit.
Okay, done. Done.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, fine. So now in this condition, first of all, I'm talking about, I just draw the structure. Just wait. So in case of this overlapping, we are talking about number 1. We start from the number 1. These are the number 1. Just check what is happening. If you see the number 1, overlapping is present. But if you see the overlapping, now it is present inside the another petal. ये था number 1 के लिए. Now number 2, see. Now the number 2, it is present above the number 1. One end and the another end, these are the inside. So one end is toward the outer side, another end it is toward the inner side. So just check. One end toward the outer side. One end it is toward the outer side and the another end it is get toward the inner side. Same for the 4th one also. One end toward the inner side and another one is outer. Okay. So just check each and everything. If you discuss, I'm just writing the number O for the toward the outer side. Okay, this side outer, this side inner. Outer, inner, outer, inner, outer, inner. ये outer है, these are the inner. So what is meaning of this condition? Overlapping is present. Definitely overlapping is present, but if you see the simple overlapping, it will be represent like this. One end, because sepal and the petal, it has the two ends. One end it is present toward the outer side and the another end it is present toward the inner side. So such kind of this condition, these are called as the twisted. Twisted. What is meaning of twist? What is meaning of this twist condition? Twist means what? That is overlapping is present. One end it is present toward the outer side. O for the outer, I for the inner. Okay. One end toward the outer, one end toward the inner side. So such condition is called as the twisted. And now in case of this twisted, we are taking the examples. One example, that is cotton. Write down the example cotton. Second one, that is China rose. And the third example, okra. Okra, that is lady finger. Okra, or simply these are also called as the lady finger, bhindi. Okay, so these are the 3 examples. Those are the included into condition. That condition is called as twisted structure. Got it? If you open the NCERT book, आपको वहाँ पे flower का image मिलेगा, and below that you will get the one diagram also. So simple, we are drawing that diagram. One end toward the outer side, another end toward the inner side. So such condition, these are called as the twisted condition. Yes, got it? Yes, true. Chalo. So yeah. So first of all, we write down the examples and then we draw the diagram, because diagram आज नहीं होगा. We'll continue in tomorrow class. तो कल भी class होगा, okay? I'll share you time later, but कल एक class होगा approximately 1 hour. But at which time? I'll share the time.
Ma'am, tomorrow we have zoology.
Extra class. Extra class. Rishikesh.
Regular class only 2 to 3:30.
No, after 3:30 what? After 3:30 क्या है?
And 4 o'clock
Okay.
class.
4 o'clock class is there.
And 4 o'clock up to 5:30. Okay, fine. Then tomorrow no class. We'll see you on Thursday. Okay. Yeah. So write down the example under the in bracket condition. Yeah. In bracket. Write down first one by one example. Cassia and the Gulmohar under the in bracket. Cassia and the Gulmohar. Another one, that is Gulmohar. And last example, under the vexillary estivation, Fabaceae family, pea plant, and the beans. Pea plant and the beans. So these are the examples with respect to velvet, twisted, imbricate, and the vexillary. So diagram part we will continue, not falya, parva. Okay, we continue on Thursday. And tomorrow, regular classes will discuss the cell part. Got it? Yeah. So is this any doubt from today's class? No, ma'am. No? Okay, fine. Chalo. So we see you tomorrow.
Ma'am, the structure will be drawing in the next class. No, when we'll be
Next
taking.
class. Next class. Yes. In bracket and the vexillary structure will draw in next class.
Excuse me,
Because
ma'am.
without
Thank
me,
you.
Speak now.
Ma'am, the structure which we have drawn on the velvet and twisted. Ma'am, which one is representing sepals and petals?
See, you can consider as a sepal or you can consider as a petal, because estivation, these are the arrangement for sepal and the petal, sepal or the petal. So you can consider as a sepal, you can consider as a petal, but both type of this arrangement we are using on the single word estivation. Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
No specific, because such type of these are the one arrangement. Maybe sepals, these are the showing velvet arrangement, or maybe petals showing velvet arrangement. Doesn't matter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Chalo. So further part we
Thank
will
you, ma'am.
discuss.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Chalo. Yeah.
ma'am, under vexillary you have given examples only pea and bean, right?
Yes. Fabaceae family. Only 2 examples.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.